Hey everyone, so this will be a real world comparison test here between the newer Apple iPad Pro 11 with the M1 processor in it versus the, well, from last year now, the 2020 Amazon Fire HD8 Plus. So this is the Plus version. This is the one with 3 gigabytes of RAM and not only 2. This has 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is running a MediaTek processor. Like I said, this one has the Apple M1 processor in it here. This is 11 inches. This is 8 inches. Big difference here is going to be the price, of course. $800 compared to a bit over $100 here, or even around $100 when it's on sale, which Amazon does quite a bit. They do have some similarities. Not much, but they do have some. Both are running on USB Type-C. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it for for that. They're both tablets too. No, put it that way. So this is of course running iOS. This is running Fire OS, which is a skin of Android, which is which is Amazon's skin of Android here. You can get the Google Play Store, see right there. So I highly recommend doing that. Don't know how to? Go to my channel. I show how to. Very easy to do. Yeah, so let's get into this. Both of these have the brightness up all the way. Both of these are on the same Wi-Fi. Both do not have Bluetooth on. Bluetooth is turned off. We're going to do some actual speed testing here. You guys, we'll see how much almost 8 times the price gets you over the Amazon. So we're going to use Safari. We'll use Silk browsing. And we'll also open up some games and do some, we'll do a Roblox game comparison here. Everybody's into Roblox these days. So that's what we'll do. So let's go into the internet. As always, we will go to bestbuy.com. I do want to mention, I already did mention sort of, but this does not come with Google Play Store. Make sure you download it off of the internet. Otherwise, you can get nowhere near as good of apps, or as many apps for that matter. So this is already done. Super fast with that M1 processor. Apple always makes super fast devices. This is still loading. This is having, there we go. Let's go ahead and click on the MacBook Air. There is, 3 inches of difference here between the little guy and the big one. Man, let me tell you, the text difference is, I mean, I'm sitting like a foot away from these devices, maybe a foot or so, and woo, the MacBook Air is around $900, only $100 more than what this cost. There's something interesting. So this has already been loaded. This is still setting up your loading. You see the little swirly woohoo there. We're going to go ahead and click on the picture. Maybe. There we go. And we'll leave it at that. Alright, let's go into, not private, but into another one there. Let's go to what everyone seems to be into these days. That is Pokemon, which is awesome. I've loved Pokemon all my life. All 28 years of my life. Wow. Guess not all 28 years, since it didn't come out till I think I was like 2 or 3. But it's awesome to see that Pokemon is doing good again. Not that it's ever really gone down the drain or anything. So this will bring you to the actual website. This, I don't know why, it's strong enough to do desktop, but it doesn't. So we'll go to desktop real fast here. I actually gotta say, you can see a bit more on this than you can on here. It's way smaller, but you can see his tongue and whatnot there. I want to say Cloister, that's why I didn't say his name. Shelter's tongue there. Again, both of these have the same brightness. This is definitely going to be brighter. This is definitely a bit darker. But with that said, both of these look just fine. Look at it from an angle. Yeah, they're both alright. They're both actually pretty good. I said for a bit over $100, this is actually a pretty nice device. They do need to update that processor though. I really wish they would put in the better MediaTek or put in a Snapdragon, for goodness sakes. But for $100 and whatever dollars, it's not bad. A bit over $100. We'll go over here to Cloister. Like I always say too, this little thing down here, it goes whoop, whoop on the iOS. On a lot of Android devices, it just goes. Pfft. It just happens. This actually gives you a nice little animation. Okay, we're gonna zoom in. Tried doing that on the Samsung A7, and it just would not let me do that. Again, this is way brighter, like crazy brighter. This is definitely a darker screen. For whatever reason, I do not know. Alright, so there's that. Going to the Play Store, so App Store and Play Store. I should have said App Stores. 1, 2, and 3. Apple won by a little bit there. Let's see if we can find Roblox and Roblox here. 1, 2, 3. Over. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We'll leave it at that. Alright, next we'll go into actual Roblox. If you guys noticed the pause there, I just wanted to make sure this did not have an update. I've not used this device in a while for Roblox. I use it all the time for YouTube, but not for Roblox. So I just want to make sure it wasn't updated. This I've been using. So we're going to go into it, and I do not have it open here whatsoever. Just apps we've opened so far. So let's go into Roblox here. 1, 2, 3. So this is done. I mean, the Apple is almost instant. Sorry about the glare there. But this gets into it eventually here. We're going to go into some Royal High. This is where you will see a giant difference in the performance. Let me make sure that my volumes are off. Then we'll go into it on the Apple. What I can actually do first, though, is so you guys can see the difference in speed here. Okay, make sure those volumes are down. Do not want to get a copyright infringement from Roblox, because like every dang Roblox game will give you one, basically. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I'm going to lift up each device here in a second once this one loads. Okay, so let's start off with Apple here. Scoot the little guy over a bit. Let me get that looking a little better for y'all. Explore the world. We'll go into Sunset Island here. This is on maxed out settings. I just hit the camera. I'm sorry about that. Maxed out manual settings. Boom. Or pink boat. So you can see there is no lag. Everything is loaded in. See the waterfalls off to the left there. Again, sorry I can actually volume on this. We will do a speaker test in a moment here. Bloop! Oh, expecting, there we go. So there you guys go. Nice and beautiful, as would be expected. On a top of the line M1 processor from Apple. Alright, now with the little guy here. Now please don't think I'm hating on one device and loving the other one. Just you'll see the difference here. For gaming wise, there's a big difference. Speed wise in general, there's a big difference. But of course, you also have that almost 8 times the price difference here. Again, volume is off. Do not want any copyright infringements here. No, thank you. If you want to see actual gaming tests, just check out my channel on these. Woo! Okay. So that is in automatic mode. Let's turn this manual, turn this up all the way, just to give you guys a fair You guys can see it here. And you guys can see there's so much lag. Jump. Okay. Again, you look at the waterfall. Actually, it doesn't look that bad on the waterfall. Surprised. So if we go here, we can go, of course, to settings. To be, whoops, sorry, not automatic. That was not too good either. So we'll go down all the way. And, yep. Okay. Apparently I was hitting the jump button. This is way smaller screen, which in a way is nice when you're trying to game, because you can, get stuck on it in an umbrella. So here you can see, so you can, it's just easier to hold on to, being smaller. I'm not sure what's happening right now. Way smoother though when you put it into this graphics. It's still a little bit shaky, but it's definitely playable. And this is definitely a playable thing. So, just gotta turn those graphics on all the way. To me, for my eyes are not the best. I don't really notice the difference between top of the line graphics and bottom of the line graphics on Roblox. Again, that's just me, my bad eyes. But okay. So yeah, there's Roblox for y'all. You want to see a little bit of a gaming difference there. Now let's just go into the YouTubes. Everyone's favorite app. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of anything. We're keeping everything open. Couch gives birth to a cat. That is pretty funny. Going to royalty-free music here. Of course, you get ads. We are going to start off with the little guy. We are at, as you can see right there, very beginning of the video. This has 2 speakers, dual speakers, 1 and 1, whereas Apple has 4, the quad speakers. Broken home, I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down. So it is not the loudest. It sounds decent. It's just, I mean, it's again an 8-inch tablet. If you guys want to actually get an Amazon tablet that's a bit louder, you guys can also look into the 10.1. They just came out the new one. It is louder, but this actually does not sound bad. But then you'll notice the difference here though with the Apple. One thing too is if you guys noticed, you get these little bars only up top here, and on the bottom, Apple is a way difference on that. I mean, you get way bigger bars on top and bottom. And it helps if I actually turn on the volume. That is very useful. Then you get 2 and 2 for speakers. Broken home, I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. So this actually, I can feel the bass. I can literally feel the bass in my hand when I'm holding onto it. This, of course, is going to sound better. You have quad speakers compared to dual speakers. And again, it's just a bigger device, so they can put in bigger, better speakers. So Apple, of course, wins there. But again, this is actually pretty good. It's just a little bit on the quiet side. You're not like sliding that. Alright, we'll open up a couple more random apps, and we'll go to a couple more very basic apps here. So this gives you utilities. This is your camera. Let me go back because that's not where my camera is in there. So 1, 2, 3. And now we'll go into utilities. And we'll go into the camera here. I don't know why I say camera for. Going into the calendar, if I can find it. Alright, I am very blind. It's right there. Okay. I thought I was in the utilities, but okay. Anyway. That was actually pretty quick on both of these. The Apple was a little bit faster. This gives you a nicer image right away, though. Alright, let's go back through all these apps. Starting with the interwebs 1, 2, 3. So no reload. I'm actually surprised this reloaded. Kinda. Half reload? I don't know what you want to call that. We'll call that a half reload. That is a full reload, though. Love being able to do that pinch on the Apple. Next, going to the app stores. Alright, both of those were fantastic. It's actually rather surprising how good this keeps apps open for being such a cheap device with only 3 gigabytes of RAM. 3 gigabytes of RAM is good for a tablet. Okay, so that, again, we'll call that a half reload on the little guy. I don't know what you want to call that. So it was not a full reload, but it did reload somewhat. Going to YouTube's. Both of those are good. Going to the camera. I don't know. You guys, I don't know if that was a reload or not again. Calendar. Nope. I'll go back onto Safari here. Yeah, there you guys go. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth spending the $800 compared to a bit over $100? I think really too that depends on what you guys do. I mean, for very basic internet use and YouTube watching, both of these are fantastic. If you guys want to watch the movies on both, they both work. Of course, bigger display and more sound is going to, or better sound, louder sound is going to be better for video watching and stuff. But this is very much usable. Again, I use this for YouTube every night. I should fall asleep to YouTube like a weirdo. But yeah, and to this being plastic, I'm not afraid of breaking it as easy as Apple. But of course, that's plastic versus, well, glass. Yeah, you guys let me know which one you think is better, which one you guys put your money towards. Again, I know they're way different devices. This is probably a stupid comparison to most people. I just find them very interesting. So yeah, you guys let me know. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.